So I've been unloading like my toy collection, guys. Out of all the weird niche collectors, toy
They're the worst.
buyers are the worst.
I mean, in the physical media community, I mean, like some of the YouTubers, God, it just amazes me what they waste their money on a lot of the time. Like, I don't get it, dude. It's like, are you getting this shit for free? I mean, because I don't know who would actually pay for this shit. Like, there's so much stuff coming out where it's just like, and I was kind of talking about this with you not too long ago. It's like I'm burnt out by a lot of this new stuff, dude. Like, there's so many new titles that I'd love to get, but I'm just like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I have my core movies that I actually want to own, and a lot of the other shit I'm just selling off because it's like we
Yeah.
talked about this. We don't have this time, the
I,
space. It's just it doesn't mean
I
anything to me anymore.
I've been going through a purge,
Yeah,
the last year, and I just think everybody gets to that point.
yeah.
Everybody sells because you can't take that shit with you. And as far as collecting certain things you still want to collect, I think you eventually hit your breaking point. And
Yeah.
I've hit the saturation point. You know, I don't see physical media is clearly done as far as its heyday's over. You can look at the sales. People still buy DVDs. I think there was multiple times last year, I think I read, where DVDs still sold more than every other physical media
DVDs and then
combined.
4K. So Blu-rays is kind of going down now.
But DVDs was like the king for a few months.
Oh, they still
Mo-
been for a long.
Most people don't care. And so I don't really think it's going to get better than 4K. I can honestly say that now.
No.
And but now it's because of that, they're going to squeeze what's left to the fandom left. And you've already seen it. These boutique labels are marking up the prices on these things because they got a smaller consumer base. So you can just see it with how many re-releases Shout Factory's doing. Don't buy a brand new fucking Criterion Blu-ray because in 8 months the 4K is coming out. Don't do it. And don't buy any 4K re-release of a Shout Factory Blu-ray because guess what? If you love steelbooks, which who cares about that shit anymore, they're going to come out with a steelbook again and try and get you, and they're going to charge $10 to $20 more for it. But I'm just saying that you don't have to buy it, but like now it's like none of this is special anymore.
Okay, so Arrow picked up like the Halloween IP, so they're going to be putting out the four. And I looked on Blu-ray.com. They're selling the Halloween 3 4K from Scream Factory for $11, dude. It's like, why the fuck would anybody upgrade this again, dude?
Yeah, and it just tanks the value of that stuff. Yeah, and it's and those Shout Factory releases,
they're great
with those awesome cardboard fucking inserts. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're beautiful. I look, Arrow stuff is awesome.
Yeah.
Their packaging's great, but I don't need it. I'm cool with what I got on this front. Especially with a lot of the times the transfers are the same transfers are being used sometimes. Most of the times. So it's not worth it at the end of the day. But like I said, there's just so much crap getting flung at us.
There's too much. Like 3 or 4 years ago, it was like maybe a title a month, maybe a title every 3 months. And now it's like there's 3 or 4 titles a month where people can't keep up with this shit anymore.
Yeah. So I've been unloading like my toy collection. Which by the way, guys, out of all the weird niche collectors, toy
They're the worst.
buyers are the worst.
Yeah.
I sell something on eBay or whatever, and there's always a buyer note for the seller in there saying things like I got one today. Like, can you please wrap it really good? I'm a collector. It's like, and can you please drop it off today? There's delays with USPS. I'm like, you need your fucking noob Cybot, Todd McFarlane, Mortal Kombat action figure. Your pussy's that wet for it.
Aaron sends me this shit all the time. It's so funny, dude. Yeah.
Like, I mean, you're just aching for that fucking children's toy that bad.
You're not opening. It's just gonna sit there on your wall.
That I can't go to the post office tomorrow.
Yeah.
You have the audacity to buy something at 3 p.m. and expect me to go to the post office within the hour.
That's crazy.
Before they close. Because there's delays with USPS. And dude, I've sold so much stuff on eBay at this point. I've got 100% like seller. You can tell by my eBay, account that I'm a collector too. I get it. I'm gonna package your and you can look at all my feedback. All my feedback is people saying, "God, this guy overpacks it. I love it."
Mm.
Like I do, and I tell people that because people will tell me all the time, "Can you please take care of it? Can you please pack?" I'm like, and I usually, if they word it right, I'm like, "Hey man, I get it. I'm a collector too, man." So yeah, I take extra good care, and I really go the distance. I put way too
Oh,
much
I do
packaging
too.
into it,
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
but like this guy came off particularly whiny. I'm like, "Oh, I have to go to the post office now." Because of delays, like you will fucking wait. Like I'll
Charge them
get it in
extra
the morning.
$5, dude, and be like, "Yeah,
It's like, geez, dude. Like I'd you think I'm selling insulin or
I
something? You
know.
need it? You need it now? It's literally a fucking toy.
I need you to see
What,
it I need you to put it in the mailbox and take a picture of you putting it in there."
bro? I'm like, guess what? Newsflash. Even if I did wanted to break my neck, because I already went to the post office today. I sold 4 things today earlier. I'm not making more than one run. Even if I did meet your demands and go to the post office the next hour, it wouldn't go out with today's fleet.
Yeah.
That stops at 2. It still wouldn't go out till tomorrow. So I'm gonna do it in the morning.
Mm.
And if you're gonna be one of these weird people,
Oh,
don't buy from me.
I wait 2 or 3 days before I even print the shipping label, like,
Uh
until it says, like, "Okay, you gotta print it this day." I do it the day before.
I do stuff. I go to the post office every day if I can.
Oh,
It's fine.
really?
But if I go early day, I go like 10, 11 in the morning and I make my run and that's it. But like if I get anything else, I'm always gonna go at least the next day. Always.
Wow.
But it's kind of cool because I've been selling so much stuff lately to where it's cool for me to actually have that period to sell more shit,
Mhm.
and I can get more out of my run to the post office. Because it's been I'll make a run, and then as soon as I come home, I've sold more things, and I'm like, well, they're gonna wait till tomorrow because I can't do this again. So I've been selling tons of stuff. Anyway,
By the way, a good story about this mug, my son bought it for me at a garage sale for Father's.
that's adorable.
I love for Father's Day, it's perfect. It's 50-cent mug. It's like, that's all I need.
Have you
Absolutely.
earned it? Have you earned the title? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
No,
I'm here, aren't I? So
yeah. Hey, that's yeah, you're definitely
I'm
above the
definitely
average.
above my father. Let's just say that.
Robert, I personally love physical media. It's my hobby. I've been collecting since '03. No, I get it,
I
dude.
love it, man.
And
But
I'm not getting out of physical media at
no, I'm
all.
not either.
So I've decided I've got too many things. I've got too many vices, too many things I collect. I decided, you know what? I'm going to purge the toys because I was real big into toys for years and years and years and years. And I just came to the decision, you know what? I'm really not getting any joy out of the toys. It's taking up space and this stuff's worth serious money. There's other stuff I'd rather put that money into. So I'm choosing to purge that out of my life. I love music. It's very important to me. It always has been. I'm always going to collect this stuff to a degree. And movies. That's enough. That's enough. And then the next step in my evolution will be the older I get, I'll probably start thinning the herd on that stuff too. And I've been selling lots of movies, but I've been selling duplicates and, variants and stuff like
Mm.
that. I just don't need that stuff anymore. I'm trying to slim down and all that stuff, but I'm sure the next phase would be, all right, now let me like really analyze now that I've gotten rid of all that stuff, the extra, the fluff, the duplicates. Now let me really examine my film collection. What are the films that I really don't love?
No,
Do I re-
I do the same thing. It's like, if I die in the next 10 years, do I need to watch am I gonna watch this in the next 10 years?
That'll be I'm not there yet. That'll be the next phase.
Okay, okay.
And I could say when records are expensive.
I keep
So
the
it's like,
records because, I mean, I throw on the records all the time,
well,
so
I records are very expensive.
yeah.
So I buy the records that I want to hear.
Yeah.
But there have been times where I stumbled across ones that I wasn't so familiar with, or they were really good deals. I'm like, all right, and I might not like a few of them up there. Maybe I'll come to that era where I'm like, oh, I can start thinning it down a little bit because eventually we run out of space, right? Anyway, but I do love physical media. We all love
Yep.
physical media. I love it. I think it's king, and it saddens me that we're in the state of it right now. But long live physical media. Even when it's not even going to be about physical media for me in the future. It's going to be about in 5 or 10 years, 5 years. All the stuff that they're pushing down our throats is AI assisted or
Mm,
AI completely generative
sure.
AI, And I'm just gonna be that guy rewatching Total Recall in
Yeah.
30 years. And I'm gonna be sit there and I'm gonna be just fondly recalling a better day. Like, yeah, I know, but I'm already kind of like that now, where
Yeah,
it's
that's what
like
we do. That's our whole
I
channel.
don't watch a lot, and I do watch new stuff, but I'm a little bit more hard on newer stuff. It's just I'm a little less impressed with things. We've seen it all so many times, and nothing's ever going to compare to the stuff we grew up on. And that's not even just like, I'm not even talking about like 80s and 90s. I grew up on 60s and 70s too. It's just not the same. And I'm always going to have those movies. So, they're coming out with the Labubu movie,
The what?
Labubu.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Those little dolls that are like everybody collects, they're
I
obsessed.
don't know what
The
that
Japanese,
is.
whatever. It's stupid. You don't need to know.
Okay.
People can go see that. Your kids will probably want to go see it.
Probably.
I'm always going to have Terminator, or I'm always going to have Psycho.
Mhm.
And it sucks, but that's just probably how it's going to be. And, you know, you guys can all go see OpenAI's Critters with a Z. I want to give a special thanks to our YouTube members and our patrons. If you haven't joined yet and would like to, click the link below this video and gain access to hours of bonus content. What are you waiting for?